was just a little boy with eyes full of wonder. But what he said next changed the entire room. Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Good Muslim Stories, where we share warm, uplifting stories that build understanding and compassion. It was a bright, sunny afternoon at a community science fair. The hall was alive with excitement, children showing off experiments, parents cheering softly, and judges moving from table to table. Among them was Dr. AI, a well-known astrophysicist admired for making the universe sound simple, yet endlessly fascinating. His smile was warm, but his mind was always searching for logical, provable answers. He stopped at a small booth where a young boy named Zayn stood proudly beside his project. Zayn was quiet and gentle, small for his age, but his eyes sparkled with curiosity. His mother stood behind him with a kind, encouraging smile. Zayn's project wasn't flashy. No electronics, no glowing planets, no erupting volcano. It was just a hand-drawn poster of the night sky. Stars, planets, galaxies carefully placed, lovingly glittered, each one made with patience only a child has. Dr. AI knelt down, intrigued by the boy's dedication. "And what's this?" he asked, pointing at a swirl of cotton and silver sparkles. "That's a galaxy," Zayn replied softly. "It has billions of stars, and there are billions of galaxies in the universe." The scientist raised his eyebrows, impressed. "You've studied a lot," he said. "Let me ask you a big question. Scientists believe the universe began with a big bang, a huge explosion from a tiny point. What do you think about that?" People nearby paused. It was a heavy question for a child. Zayn looked at his poster for a moment, then lifted his gaze with calm confidence. "My father taught me," he began, "that before a beautiful building is made, there has to be a plan. And before the plan, there has to be an architect." He pointed gently at his stars. "All of these, the moon that gives us light, the sun that warms us, the stars that never crash, they all follow perfect paths." Then he looked straight at the scientist, eyes shining with innocence and certainty. "A big explosion can't make something this perfect and organized. Explosions make a mess. But a creator makes something beautiful, with purpose, with wisdom, with mercy." The room fell silent. Dr. AI had spent decades studying the cosmos, stars, galaxies, equations, but he had never heard the universe described this way. Not as machinery, but as art. Not as randomness, but as intentional mercy. Zayn wasn't arguing. He wasn't debating science. He was simply seeing the universe the way a pure heart sees it. The boy's answer didn't deny the how of creation, it illuminated the who and the why behind it. It reminded everyone listening that the laws of nature point not away from God, but toward Him. Dr. AI slowly stood up. He looked at Zayn, then at the glitter-covered poster, and a soft, genuine smile spread across his face, a smile of respect, of gratitude, and perhaps rediscovered wonder. He gently placed a hand on Zayn's shoulder. "Thank you," he said quietly. "That was the most beautiful explanation I've ever heard," and with a respectful nod to Zayn's mother, he walked on, carrying with him a truth he hadn't expected to find that day. Sometimes the deepest insights don't come from telescopes or equations, but from a child who sees all the signs in every sparkling star. If this story opened your heart even a little, Share it with someone who loves science, or someone who loves seeing the world with wonder. And if you want more gentle, real-life stories that bring people together, don't forget to subscribe to Good Muslim Stories. Your support helps these messages of kindness and understanding reach the world.